Cheers me. Cheers me.
Good. Morning. Tammy Ray's
Wow,
in the
there's
house.
already 7
Lisa's
people
in
here.
the house.
Comment if you're here. Say good morrow.
Or good.
Good. Something. Good morning.
How's everybody doing today?
Let me adjust our TV here. Because we have to use our phone right now because we realize the quality on the phone right now is much better because Facebook changed some of their things.
Whoa, Chelsea Owens is back to watching our show. What have we been doing right? I love it. We hope that everybody's doing okay.
Okay, I need to ask.
Yes.
Please post in the comments one thing that you're grateful for. Most people right now are probably not driving, so it's probably safe for you to do that. But today I was grateful for a very small thing. And over the past couple weeks, I've been grateful for very small essential things because right now some of them are hard to come by.
Let me guess.
What?
This morning you were grateful for half and half. Am I right?
Yes, because for a few days I didn't have it and I was like, man, I really value having this little bit of creamer in my coffee because it makes it so different. And I tried other things and I was like, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. And it's completely a first world inconvenience, not a problem. But I'm grateful for that today.
Okay, let's read
Yes.
things that they're grateful for.
Good. Okay. I love it, Tammy. Did workout number 3 this morning. Feel my hammies. Just wait till tomorrow, Jeanette.
Yeah,
I can't wink. Sorry, if I try to wink and it looks like I'm just having a face spaz, that's what's I'm winking. Skipped my run for morning coffee, but I'm going after coffee. Needed the motivation. Glad to help you, Tammy. My health and health of my family. Final weigh-in today for the raw transformation. I love it. Who else is... Come on, there's a lot of people here. What are you guys grateful for? It could be the simplest thing. It could be literally clean water. Anything that you're grateful for today. We would love to move forward, but first, we want to focus on what's positive.
Gratitude. Okay, I'll be over here sipping on my coffee.
We'll just be over here enjoying our coffee while you're typing.
We know that you guys ain't driving. That's not an excuse right now.
Because if you're working, you're still at home. Yo ass probably don't even have pants on. Grateful I still have a job. Yes, likewise. I know, it's like there's been 2 different extremes. It's like either people are unfortunately, and our heart goes out to you if this is you, but people have been laid off, people have been out of work, not knowing what to do, for their next steps. And then there's the other extreme of people in healthcare and whoever's delivering toilet paper and Amazon and all of that, where they're crazy busy now. And I've heard actually a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, it's so busy, finally I get a day off. And I'm like, man, I would be really happy if I were you. I don't care if I'm working every damn day. The fact that you have a job is incredible. So I'm glad that you said that. Hi, Melanie. Katrina, what's up? This girl's shredded.
Who?
Katrina.
How do you know her? Hi, Katrina.
Actually, through Fit Aid. Actually.
Do you?
And Erin
Awesome.
Sarit, she's an athlete, yeah.
Cool. So for those of you guys who are just jumping in the room, before we get to today's topic, we're talking about one thing that we're grateful for. So if you can type in the comments, tell us, what are you grateful for?
I would say she's a Banff. That's not a MILF, right?
What's a
That's
BAMF?
A badass motherfucker.
MILFs could be BAMFs too.
Shit. Actually, I don't know if she has kids. Do you have kids?
Oh, Crystal's in the house.
What's
too.
up, Crystal?
I love it. You guys were
Hi.
talking about gratitude before we're gonna
Melanie,
get to today's topic.
Sure, I don't have pants on because it's almost. Sure, don't have pants on
Oh,
because
shit.
it's
You're
almost
in
11
Japan?
p.m. here in Japan. Grateful for sleep that I'm about to get. Amazing.
Dude.
Toomey's in the house. What up?
Hi, Tooms. Okay, so let's get to today's topic.
Let's get to today's topic.
So, something that we all need, especially in uncertain times, like right now, is the word called faith. Because I'm not sure if any of you guys follow Tony Robbins, but you know, Tony Robbins, I study him a lot, and you know, one of the things that he said that humans need is the need for certainty.
Grateful
Right.
to spend extra time with my daughter and refocus on me in this hectic time. Amazing.
And then the other thing that humans need is the need for uncertainty as well. So first I'm going to give you some examples so that you have a better understanding of what we're talking about. So humans need the need for uncertainty, like with regards to like, if you guys go out to eat, you want to try out something new because the uncertain, not when it's like big scheme like what we're facing right now, it creates that level of excitement, right? It's like I'm not sure what I'm going to expect, so creates that it factor,
Like newness.
right? It's almost like going out on a date for the first time, right? Like you're uncertain about what you're getting yourself into, but it's exciting. Comment yes if you know what I'm talking about. That exciting feeling of newness. However, right now we are in a severely uncertain time, right? And right now we don't have balance between the certain and the uncertain. And now one of the other things that us humans need is the need for certainty, right? So the reason why we all like to plan in advance is because when we plan, we are certain that X, Y, and Z is going to happen, right? So for example, like, you know, let's reel it into the health and weight loss realm, right? Like something that we always say is if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you don't plan in advance for your meals, you're not certain that you're going to end up having a healthy meal. So you're not certain that you are on the right track, right? So certainty is something that is 100% necessary in order for you to be successful, right? So now
I think that Tony Robbins uses the example too. He asks the question and he says, do you like surprises?
yes,
So like ask yourself right now, like answer that question. Like tell us in the comments, do you like surprises? I'm going to wait a couple seconds for the people who are going to answer right away. There's some laggers and they're going to get the answer before they comment, cheaters. But do you like surprises? Yes or no? Simple. Yes, I like surprises. No, I don't like surprises. And, you know, people are like, oh yeah, I like surprises. Or no, like the people who are a little bit more reserved by nature will be like, no, I don't like surprises. And the people who are like, you know, like,
more like adventurous.
yeah, like,
fluid.
yeah, I like surprises. I don't like surprises. But
Okay,
he's like,
this is great. I love that, you know, there's different opinions here.
sometimes because it can be thrilling.
Exactly.
For gifts, yes, but not in life happenings. This is exactly perfect. So,
Right.
So he's like, you don't like surprises. You like good surprises. Right? Because we can be surprised by things that are shitty. And we don't like those things.
Right.
Like what's happening right now. Like it was all a surprise to all of us. And a surprise meaning we were not aware of what was going to happen. And then it happened. Right? And that's a surprise. And so he's like, you know, there's the need for both. Right? So
there needs to be a balance between the certain and the uncertain. What?
I love Mark's response. Yes, because they either please me or they push me.
Ooh. I'm giving you a massive virtual hug right now.
Mark, you either
learn or
you grow up. No, you win or you learn.
Yeah.
You
we could say whatever we want to say.
Hi, Karen.
So right now we're in a time where there's an extreme imbalance, right? Like everything is uncertain for everybody and nothing is certain. And that is why we're all in a situation where we're all kind of like out of whack. You know, it's a very special time, and you and I were talking about it yesterday when we drove to the grocery store to get half and half. Again, if you didn't listen to the beginning of today's episode, the reason why I brought it up is because that is one thing that she's very grateful for this morning. But, you know, we were talking about how this is a weirdly special time, because if you were to ask anybody in the world right now, and it doesn't matter how young or old they are, you know, where they come from, what conveniences or problems they're dealing with, we're all going through the same thing. And that is something that we've never faced as a society before. So it's really an opportunity to bring us closer together. But now we're all going through the same thing in the sense that we're all uncertain about what the future is going to hold, about, you know, how long this whole thing is going to last, how long we'll have to stay in isolation, you know, God forbid, like how many lives are going to be lost, what kind of hit the economy is going to take, right? That, like, it's all like a dramatic, like extreme level of uncertainty, and there is no certainty because all of it right now, like this whole global situation that's happening with this pandemic, is outside of our control.
There's always certainty and there's always uncertainty. That's because some things are in our control and some things are not. And that's always and forever. But right now, especially, it just feels like there are a lot of things that are outside of our control. Yeah. So it feels very imbalanced. But what we do have certainty over is what you do on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. You get to create that. Now, we don't get to control what's happening environmentally right now or economically right now. It's happening, and you can choose how you're going to get creative and move forward, but how you spend your time. But what we have control over is that very thing. Like, you have control over what actions you take on a daily basis, whether you work out, what time you wake up, what time you go to sleep, what food you eat. There is chicken in stores now. I saw they're limiting people, so there's still supply. Not everywhere in the world, I recognize that. But if you live in America, there are several places now where stores have limited the amount of quantity each household can buy per day. And so, you know, you do have control mostly now over what you eat, and there are several things that you can have certainty within, regardless of what's happening around you.
Mm-hmm. So now, in order to create more of a harmony, it's very difficult right now to achieve a harmony because it's all very uncertain, right? But in order to create more of a harmony of the certain and uncertain, what you're going to have to do is really make sure that you are keeping an agenda and are focusing on the things that you do have control over. Like, now is the time that you have to do it, because if you don't, again, instead of creating more of a harmony and bridging the gap, you're making the gap get farther and farther away, right? So, you know, I think it's no wonder why right now everybody's in the room, like, you guys are also like following us on the workouts, right? Because you have an agenda, because you know that those activities, listening to us right now, starting off your day right. I think it was Tammy who said that, you know, I was going to go for a run later because I wanted to create good momentum, right? It's like you need to be embraced in activities and put yourself in a situation where you're doing more of the activities that give you certainty that you're doing something good. Whether it's helping somebody else or helping yourself, you have to focus on both of these, right? And that will help to bridge the gap just a little bit. Remember, the uncertain right now is so great that you have to, you
gotta step up.
Yeah, you have to step up, and you have to make it like an obligation to follow through with these daily activities. And it is no wonder why right now too, all the caregivers are more stressed out than ever before, because guess what? They're still very uncertain about how long this is going to last, but they don't actually have as much time to take care of themselves. So they're like spinning around in circles, right? They're getting fed with all these terrible news and like bad energy, but they're still not even taking the time for themselves. So if you're one of the people who are currently, serving us in any way, shape, or form, for one, thank you for what you're doing. But for two, remember to just take a few minutes during the day for yourself. I would recommend you follow our 5-minute guided meditation, just to make it a priority for yourself. Everybody can dedicate 5 minutes out of the day for themselves. I don't care how busy you are. So now,
humans like routine. We are like rhythmic creatures, and when we're out of routine, our normalcy that we are so familiar with, and you could also interchange familiarity and unfamiliarity with certainty and uncertainty, but we need both of those things. The unfamiliar helps us grow. The familiar keeps us on track. Now, right now, our routines are kind of jacked, right? Like, shoot, I'm not going to work. I'm staying home now. I got my kids, and I got to teach my kids how to learn. I'm not a teacher, right? And there's all these other things. So my encouragement to you is get yourself into a rhythm for the current situation, right? Make a schedule for yourself. We talked about this on another episode. I don't know if it was earlier this week or the end of last week, but it was recently, where we talked about actually like writing in a planner what you're going to do throughout the day, so that you give yourself a certain level of familiarity and rhythm and certainty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we talked about how to bridge the gap between...
And do the workouts with us at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Holla!
Amen. So we talk about this one part, but there is something else that we really need to incorporate in order to keep on keeping on, because in between those moments where we're in a routine, of course, because we're all immersed in this great, situation of extreme uncertainty, we need to rely on faith.
Shit's gonna work out.
So right now, more than ever, and for anybody who's spiritual in any way, shape, or form, I don't care if like we're talking about like any sort of religion that you practice, or you're just like a hippie and you're super spiritual, go ahead and give me an amen. I want to see how many faithful people we have in a room. You guys, faith is the number one. Would you consider it an emotion? Or belief?
I think it's a belief. I think you get emotion from it.
Right.
But I think that faith is a belief. Faith is a belief that something is going to work.
Right.
Right? It's like when I stand on a skateboard, I have faith that it's not going to break.
Right. So faith is almost like a manifestation that positive things are going to come. Right? And here's the thing. It's important to have faith, because regardless of where you're at in life right now, for as long as you have faith, it gives you the power to push through, right? The reality is, in life, life is 10% of what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. So we're all in this together right now, but I can guarantee you that, I want to say that everybody in the room are going to be, that 1% people who are going to take this time to help themselves to level up. Whether it's going to be to help themselves to level up by learning a new skill, because now they have more time and their industry is adapting, or whether it's because now they have more time, so they're going to really hone in on their health, hone in on their nutrition, right? But the thing is, if you don't have faith, you can't see light at the end of the tunnel, right? And when things are uncertain, it's dark. It's dark. So what do you have to hold on to?
So have faith in something. Have faith in something positive, right? Like, it's a mindset as well. It's like hold on to something positive, because it's so easy to focus on everything that's not going the way you want. And we've talked about this before, but like, I don't want this, I don't want to do that, I don't want this person to do this, rather than saying like, this is the result I want. And focusing on that and having faith that it's going to be all right, that thing is going to happen for the good for you.
Yeah. I'm going to give you guys a book recommendation for anybody who's not currently faithful. A book that's going to be super powerful for you is called The Secret. The Secret, you guys probably heard about it. There is a Netflix, I think, movie about it, or just
like a documentary.
By the way, like, the movie has nothing, like, the movie and the book are so different, and I think that the movie does it great injustice, to be honest, because this book is amazing. It's actually, like, right there by Boogie's photo. I'm pointing at it. So The Secret is all about the law of attraction, and, you know, thoughts become things. And right now we're living in a time of great fear. So in a time of great fear, it is no wonder why, you know, the fear of death is also leading to the fear of an economic collapse, right? Like, it's like, when things go bad, they go bad all the way. But when things happen for you, like, everything changes. It's called the power of threes. Like, I'm sure that you guys are familiar. How many times in life when something bad happened to you, like you had a bad day, it's like it started with you getting to work late, and then like you spilled coffee on yourself, and then like, you know, you ended up getting, you know, into like a terrible meeting with your boss or something like that.
I think another powerful phrase is, when it rains, it pours.
Right.
Because what you focus on, you get more of.
Right. So this book will help you to understand about the power of your thoughts. And I think faith is a very spiritual journey. And, you know, if you're religious, whether you're a Christian, Jewish, Muslim, it doesn't matter. You know, you're always taught about faith. You know, like, have faith in God, have faith in a higher power, right? But the reality is that it doesn't matter what God you believe in. You know, I truly believe that we all come from the same one. You need to make sure that you have faith, because if you don't have faith, regardless of whether you're religious or not, it's going to be very hard to generate that positive energy. So now, imagine if we all came together as a collective unit to generate more powerful, positive energy. Don't you feel like that will make you be more positive?
I forgot what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure it was genius, but I forgot. Dang. It was something that we were listening to yesterday. Oh, the content that you consume is what you put out. And we were listening to this yesterday, and it was incredible. We often listen to Grant Cardone. Some of his books are back there. But, you know, he was saying, like, the information you consume is the attitude that you're going to portray. If you're consuming, oh, the world is coming down and things are bad and whatever, that's the energy you're going to then give out. A negative energy, right? If you shut that off, like, I don't watch a lot of news. I've been trying to keep up with what's going on just so that I understand what's going on. But we really make an effort to filter what goes into our ears and through our eyes, because that is the energy we're going to put back out into the world. And this is not to toot our own horn right now, but we've received a lot of messages lately that have said, you know, thank you guys for being so positive and showing up for the community and whatever, blah, blah. And I really truly believe it's because we choose to fill ourselves with positivity and the content that we consume. I'm so glad that you guys are here because we want this to be amazing, positive, inspirational, motivational content for you guys so that you can go out into the world and feel amazing about yourself, feel great, feel like you can pass on positivity to somebody else, because that's what we need right now. And so filter the content that you consume so that it's positive, because that energy will be within you then, and you can go out and give that to somebody else.
So just to do a quick recap of everything that we talked about, times are very uncertain right now, and the human brain doesn't like it because there needs to be a balance of certainty and uncertainty, and right now there is extreme imbalance. In order to create a better balance, you need to have some form of an agenda, okay? Because an agenda is going to give you structure. When you have structure, you bridge the gap between the certain and the uncertain, okay?
Ta-da!
And then you also need to have faith, because faith is the generator, right? Without faith, guess what? You're gonna be like, why bother, right? But hold on tight, have faith, and it's going to be okay. I want to ask you guys, this is something that I was just thinking about. If anybody knows any form of spiritual leader that they're connected to.
Like on a personal level? Like
yes,
personally?
On a personal level.
Who knows?
Whether it's a religious leader, like a priest, or a rabbi, or just a spiritual leader. If you know them on a personal level, can you please do us a favor and connect us with them?
Or even a thought leader of some kind, like
Oprah.
If anybody knows Oprah, that'd be amazing. But like somebody who is a thought leader and can think deeply enough to create a change in thought pattern for people that hasn't really been seen before. New thoughts, like I'm using these big names to give you guys examples, but like a Tony Robbins, an Oprah,
Marie
Forleo. And if anybody knows anybody like that, we'd love to be connected. What was your purpose for that?
My purpose for that is I want to interview them so we can have a session together so that they can give you more tools on how to use this time to increase your certainty, because things are so uncertain right now. So if you know anybody, like on a personal level, not like I read or heard about this person, because otherwise they're going to be untouchable right now. And if you can please reach out to us, let us know who they are, and we would love an intro so that we can introduce them to the community and hopefully collaborate and do something amazing. That'll be awesome.
Housekeeping?
Amazing.
Okay, so guys, this is awesome. If you haven't heard yet, or if you haven't yet downloaded the 14-day Rise Above program, it's a free body weight at-home workout program followed by guided meditation and gratitude that we put together for you so that you could have something to be certain about in this time. And hopefully just get your body moving because it feels good and it makes you feel accomplished and amazing. Then Sarit had the genius idea of going live for these workouts. It was your idea.
Basically listen to you guys and it goes right through me.
So we've been going live for the last 4 days. We've done it. Today will be day 5 out of 14. And we go live every day for each day of the Rise Above program. So if you haven't downloaded it and you want to join us, download it, message us for the link or post on the wall that you need the link or something. It's called the Rise Above program. It's body weight workouts. You can do them at home. You don't need any equipment. And then you can jump back on this page at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and you can do the workout live with us. And it's the most amazing thing. If you missed any, days 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all on our YouTube channel. Just YouTube search Erin and Sarit with the and symbol. not spelled out. And you can find all of the past ones that we've done in there. We'll continue uploading those as videos permit. Video 2 is a little screwy because apparently there was some kind of copyrighted music, and so it muted all audio for that song.
The videos
so you
keep
can't hear,
getting better day by day.
Yeah. Yesterday's video was amazing.
The best one.
Yeah. And so we'll keep doing it the way we did yesterday so that they keep coming out good quality for you guys. But you can follow us live, and we love to have you there, to be honest. Like, selfishly, like, I want you to come because it makes me feel good about myself, okay? So you can show up.
Wait, and then yesterday we started doing this thing where every day there is a winner.
Yes, and yesterday's winner, I don't think she's here.
That's okay, we'll still announce it.
So yesterday's winner was Donna Baldwin, and if you, the prize that you get is a free entry into the 28-day quarantine wellness challenge that we just put together. And
starting next Monday.
Which starts Monday. If you haven't signed up for that, you should sign up for that. Anybody and everybody and their moms and grandmas and dogs should all sign up for that, because we made it stupid cheap for what you get. Live coaching for 4 weeks, private Facebook group community, custom nutrition platform for you to follow during this crazy time. Not a meal plan.
Accountability. Remember, it's more, it will give you more certainty that you're doing things that are good for yourself.
And an app on your phone that you can like record all the tasks that you did. It's like a game. Like, you get to check off, I did this, I did this, I did this. I haven't done this yet. I better do that. I did this.
And then you also get to snoop on everybody else who's doing it. You get to see if Erin had boobies. If you watched yesterday's episode, you know what I mean when I'm talking about boobies. Not talking about those kind right here.
Boobies.
What
bag
else?
of bad influence. Okay, so we went over the 14-day body weight workout program. Join us live 8 a.m. Pacific time. If you have any questions about these, just post it on our wall. We will answer you. We talked about the wellness challenge. We said the winner of yesterday's workout. If you already purchased your stupid cheap $27 entry into the wellness challenge and you win, then you get a 30-minute coaching call with us, a strategy session.
Yep.
Last thing that we want to say, that we say all the time, is please, if you got value out of this, if you had fun with us, if you feel inspired by anything that we said or something really hit home for you, please share this with at least one person. When you go on your phone, my phone is actually right there, but when you go on your phone and you go to the group and you see the members of the group, there's a big blue button that says invite. Click on that button, and it's super easy to just look at all your friends and invite the people that you know will benefit.
You know what? I want to do a community builder challenge, a quick 3-day one to just fire you guys up. And I want to give you a huge incentive. Erin and I will talk about what that incentive is going to be, because we really want to make sure that you're being rewarded, especially at this time, for taking your time to do that. However, we know that this is what people need right now. They need to be in a positive community. They need to be surrounded with more activities that provide them certainty. These are all the things that we just talked about. So we will talk about that, and we will post it. There's a lot more simple housekeeping things. One of our clients wants to give away 2 entries. So if you haven't seen that post, be sure to poke around. Like, just, stay active in this group. We're really
we're firing away. Try to keep up.
It's a party over here, because we know that you guys need it. So we just want to make sure that we're being as supportive as we can at this time. We are going to get ourselves another cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So we can get all the energy. And
we're starting a workout in 45 minutes.
And we're looking forward to seeing you there. Workout number 5.
And Joyce, you can always do the workouts from the recorded videos. Scroll down on the page and you'll find them, or go to our YouTube channel, Erin Sarit, and you'll find them. After you do it, post a sweaty photo of yourself on the group page so that we know you did it. Give credit where credit's due, baby. I invited my entire friends list yesterday, pushing hard. Oh, that's so amazing, Tammy. Thank you. We appreciate that. And when you download a Wi-Fi app phone, you need to download the red one.
Yes, thank you, Jeanette.
And if you register, it's much easier, I've heard, from a computer than a phone. So if you click on the link from a computer and get yourself registered on a computer. I'm telling you, even if you don't know what's included, I will tell you now, have faith. $27 is 9,000,000% worth it. Amazing.
Awesome, Crystal. Looking forward to it. You guys, we hope that you have the most beautiful day. And we will see you in 45 minutes. Ciao.
Bye.